Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Monday. We're beginning with 3 cards flying out: the Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So all earth energy. And so I naturally feel like with that said and done, it's going to be a day of regrounding, but accomplishing through it all selectively. It's going to be a day where money is taking a focus, and independence all the meanwhile. I feel like as well you're being viewed at in a very honored, mature kind of light. Does that make sense? Where you do something and you do it well. All right, you do something and you set an example and you utilize what you've been through to your advantage and potentially to the advantage of a situation that you're connected to in that moment. It feels like it's a day where you can't help but want to reach for the hope, the independence, more for yourself. And again, that could be partially money, even if you're, say, not making money throughout this energy period per se. It could be, effort, even thought, being applied, utilized for upcoming efforts, otherwise towards making money. But I do feel like people are trusting you, and that's going to take a focus. It's as if Spirit's saying that you are giving off the right vibe, the right energy to help people and trust in you. Maybe when it comes to your advice, a skill set or two. Maybe when it comes to being your significant other or a friend, right? Or maybe an acquaintance or a coworker. But I also feel like people trust you to get the job done for some drawn to the reading, if that's coming into play for you. What else do we have? Your vibration is very much speaking wonders at this time. If you look at this sort of electrifying imagery around her, or more so above her, feeling like things are just happening very efficiently, but in a more colorful way than maybe you expect, rewinding back. I feel like there's something that you're connected to, whether it's throughout this time period or not. You could be pushed to reflect upon it from the past week or days. You make a difference in regards to it, right? Because of who you are, because of the way you carry yourself, the way you accomplish, the way you connect. But I as well feel like there's at least one situation that's taking a highlight that is leaving you feeling restricted in one, if not multiple ways, maybe limited, very much giving a job sort of energy, but it could be, a connection or something else of the sort. Now, the Hanged Man and the Knight of Wands definitely giving the energy of you doing things your way and discarding the rest. But I feel like some of which you might find there's a moment or two that you're pushed to think about or be one with, where you have to keep an open ear and then just do it your way. Okay, I really feel like you're going to be pushed to envision freedom on more than one level for the near future. And this is going to help you keep your eye on the prize, or maybe realign your eye towards that prize. I feel like your third eye is very open, being drawn to this collective reading, and the day shows you evidence of that. You also feel things quite accurately. And so when this is coming into play, flow with it, my friend. Flow with it. This could be, say, who and what to trust, who and what to associate yourself with, what to believe, how to go about things. You're feeling things on point. I just heard an intuitive master. Now as well, they're saying in kind of a beginning again kind of way, your world is developing and changing at this time, and you deserve every bit and piece of it. It's as if things are meant to feel more elevated, things are meant to feel different, more refreshing and successful. You're going to want to be more than you have up until this point, and that's very, very purposeful. Spirit is at least part of, if not fully, the reason you are feeling the desire for this. It's like you can't be thinking small at this time, but you also can't be limiting yourself through it all, right? We may be pushed to each individually think about a habit or two that we can definitely minimalize or remove altogether to improve things more forward. Interesting wording, and see our world change for the better. Where things feel a little bit off and affecting you at certain points throughout the day, just take a deep breath. And if you can, step away from that moment, experience, accomplishment, or person for that matter. But the bells going off from the church around the corner, Definitely speaking upon things being okay, honored, respected, and announced in a way in your world. I don't know why I'm getting that. You may find there's a focus on spirituality, religion, structure, otherwise. But I feel like you're going to know more than meets the eye, and Spirit's saying, well, let's not over share or share in general, where your intuition is telling you to hold back or to bite your tongue. Now, I also want to say you're going to give somebody some quality advice or push to reflect upon when you once did in the recent past. And they're saying that you are a well thought out, very intuitive person, once again, who can advise very selectively and assist in a strong way. But if somebody's energy did affect me, bear with me. I just have to take a deep breath. I feel like it's a day of communication. It's a day of clarity in small ways. It's a day where you're seeing things more accurately than you once did. I want to show you right now the evidence of that one simple deep breath that I took, even in the midst of still speaking for the most part. And now I'm feeling a little bit more at ease, a bit more grounded. Where you feel like the blanks have yet to be filled in. Again, clarity being spoken upon and experienced, digested. We're going to fill in some of which throughout this energy period because you need to understand things better. That could be about your past, could be your current situation or two, or your world in general, maybe a change that you've been going through. Or it could be more in regards to what you want to know more about your future. The Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like it's a time for you, my friend, where there's new experiences, okay, new money and new opportunity. Now, as well, some of which may be pushed to think about a new investment and or a new career opportunity for the near future. I do feel like there's somebody immature in your midst, and this is going to take a huge highlight. Immaturity can be very much experienced in, at any age, right? Any level along someone's path. And so I feel like for whatever reason that's taking a highlight, maybe to highlight how much you are maturing, right? How mature you truly are. Maybe to highlight how you shouldn't be, or a type of person, energy that you should not be associating yourself with, or at least minimalizing, okay? But it feels like you are going to be moving at a slow and comfortable pace. It's going to feel more like a Sunday than the Sunday previous to this day. And so I feel like you're going to see the benefits of that. Now, some of which you might as well find a highlighting of somebody who is rushing, okay? Or maybe the highlighting of when you rushed in the recent days or rewinding further back, and how much more efficient this, okay, turtle-like or just maybe sloth-like way of doing things, how effective that truly is. But as well, I feel like there are a lot of spiritual beings drawn to the reading who are going to be gaining downloads and guidance from your spirituality. And this can feel like a lot at times, but I do feel like it's going to feel on point and effective. But where there's a little bit of guidance here and there that is false, messing with, if you will, trust your intuition, feel it out, and move right along. Discard it, okay? I do want to pull a couple more. What else do we have? The Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. I feel like being drawn to this collective reading, you have dealt with a ton. You're maybe feeling like a burnt out, wounded warrior, at least to an extent, if not fully, throughout this period. But they're saying in a free-flowing and emotionally filling way, you are heading towards more wealth, more success, just more for yourself. Again, this is a period of time for you where you can't help but want to reach for more, to be more, and that's purposeful as your world changes for the better, okay? So I hope this was really helpful. Sending you so much love and light.